You didn't land on this by mistake. No, seriously, this video found its way to you. Like those eerily spot-on memes that somehow know your exact situation right when your world's falling apart. Except this isn't a meme. This is a wake-up disguised as a scroll. Because the truth is, life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It shows up when you're on your knees. And this is that moment. Part 1. It only makes sense after it breaks. Have you noticed how everything only becomes clear long after the storm? Not in the middle of the crying fits. Not when you're lying on the bathroom floor sending voice notes to the sky. No, it's months later, maybe years, when your brain suddenly hits you with, "Oh, so that's why I dated a human red flag. Great timing, thanks." Here's the part no one says out loud. Life doesn't teach you in real time. It teaches you in echoes. It circles back like a plot twist you only catch on the second watch. Suddenly, you're replaying your pain, now with director's commentary. Right there, that was the pivot point. You just couldn't see it. The chaos you're buried in right now, it's not a bug, it's a breadcrumb trail. Every painful moment, a glowing marker on a map that only reveals itself when you zoom way, way out. Life doesn't shout when it's trying to show you something. It whispers under the weight of discomfort. Behind the silence of being ghosted, inside the job that fell through, in the panic attack that cracked your routine at 2:14 a.m., none of it is random. You're not cursed, you're not defective, you're under construction. Picture your life like a brutal escape room. It's all chaos and nonsense until you realize every misdirection had a purpose. You're not stuck. You're just mid-puzzle. And that frustration you feel right now, that's the part you have to sit in before it clicks. That's the exact moment most people tap out. But not you. Because now you see it for what it is, not a breakdown, but the beginning of the breakthrough. Part 2. Rock bottom. Rebuilds. Let's get real for a second. Inspiration won't change your life. Hitting the pavement will. You don't need another Pinterest quote telling you to believe in yourself. You need a full-body ego collapse in a parking lot. Because real change, it doesn't arrive with lo-fi beats and journaling prompts. It arrives when life throws you against the pavement and quietly asks, "Ready to stop pretending now?" Motivational videos don't wake people up. Pain does. The kind that empties you. The kind that erases who you pretended to be. That version of you who ran on autopilot. People-pleasing, performing, pretending. That version gets evicted. And then, the real you walks in. Unfiltered, raw, capable. It's funny how you think you're losing everything, when really all you're losing is the stuff that was never meant to stay. The masks, the noise, the fake plans, this collapse you're crawling through. It's not failure, it's space being cleared. So something honest can move in. Part 3. The loop isn't life. It's you. Let's be real. If life keeps hitting you with the same emotional plotline, different character, same chaos, different workplace, same exhaustion, different zip code, same inner emptiness, that's not the universe punishing you. That's your internal system buffering on repeat. You're not cursed. You're caught in reruns, living out the same storyline, just with shinier special effects. Like your personal Netflix is stuck on autoplay. Except it's not the next episode. It's the next breakdown. And every time it loops, you say, "This one feels different." But it's just the same script in a new costume, new dream, same sabotage, new person, same abandonment wound, new plan, same fear pressing the brakes. Until you change the inner coding, the external reality doesn't shift. You keep hitting the same emotional checkpoint, confused, drained, wondering why life feels like season 3 of a show that should have ended at season 1. So ask yourself honestly, where am I repeating pain instead of reprogramming it? Because at some point, one of two things will happen. You break the loop, or you build your whole life inside of it, waiting for a twist that's never written. Part 4, it'll make sense later. Ever rewatch a movie and suddenly all the subtle clues make sense? The background glance, that one line you ignored, and you're like, how did I miss this? That's your life. Right now. You're in the middle of a confusing, foggy scene, but someday, maybe months, maybe years from now, it'll all snap into place. The heartbreak, the job loss, the conversation that wrecked you at 2 a.m. It all mattered. You just couldn't see it yet. Because clarity doesn't kick the door down, it slips in quietly. When you stop trying to fix everything and finally start listening. So if you're feeling lost right now, like the whole world got a map, and you didn't, let me say this clearly. You are not behind, you are not broken. You're just in the middle of the install. The progress bar is still loading. The next chapter is buffering. And that ache in your chest? That's just growth trying to outrun your comfort zone. This video, it's not your solution, but maybe it's the signal, the universe's version of, hey, You're exactly where you're supposed to be. So no, you don't have to fix your whole life today. You just have to pay attention to the nudge. Because once you stop clinging to the wrong thing, the right thing can finally find you. And if this hit you, don't just scroll. Drop a bomb emoji. Send this to someone still duct taping their life together. Because this message doesn't show up by accident. It shows up when you're finally ready to stop pretending. You're not just watching it anymore, you're inside it. Now go do something with that.